The George Municipality in the Western Cape has undertaken an initiative to upskill people living on the streets, helping them change their lives and circumstances. The initiative is part of Project Hope, which aims to rehabilitate the homeless and reunite them with their families. Under the guidance of the municipality's Community Development Department, the beneficiaries various arts and craft skills so they can earn a living. The project has seen some beneficiaries manage to completely get off the streets and working to give back by teaching important skills. For more on this, we're now joined by George Municipality MMC for Social Development, Melvin Rulofson. He joins us now via our video link. Melvin, thank you so much for your time this evening. I mean, you as the George Municipality have undertaken a very important initiative, and of course, that's to upskill the homeless. Tell us more about this initiative. What prompted Project Hope?
Good evening, Bali. Good evening, viewers. Project Hope is one of our key community development initiatives here in George, designed to upskill and to take people from living on the streets back into their communities. And it offers various counseling, skills development like woodwork, beadwork, needlework, and so forth as well. And the end of it is to reintegrate people living on the street back into their families and into their community.
How long has this initiative been around for in the George community? And, you know, how has it changed? How many people's lives have you managed to change?
We've started in 2017 with just a few people, and now it's grown to more and more. So we've got various people that is part of different groups. Some do needlework, some do beadwork, and some do sewing as well. And all the proceeds from the items that they make, like handbags, jewelry, and aprons and so forth, help them then to sustain themselves in order to help with fees, maybe at a shelter, and basic needs of people as well.
And when it comes to the skills that you selected, you know, to help the homeless, and of course, like you're saying, to upskill themselves, why did you particularly choose these type of skills?
Okay, we holistically with a person. So with our social worker and our manager at our social development department, we first do an assessment with people to assess what are their needs, what is their current condition, and then we refer them for either counseling. We look at their interest, what would they be interested, and that is how we came up with a project as well, because some are interested in like beadwork, others do like needlework and so forth, and others are interested in woodwork. So that's basically what we refer them to those projects. They come into our center at the Department of Social Development in George, and then they become part of the program.
And how has this initiative been received by, you know, those living in the George municipality? I mean, are they also willing to help the municipality, you know, to get many people off the streets?
Yes, most definitely. I'm so excited because even with like business and different organization is part of it. We've also got a forum that we've established that we call the Plots. It's now people living on the streets, and it's different organizations that come together. Some have even donated, for example, fabrics, like industrial sewing machines. And this is actually what helped us to make this project more successful as well. And even our staff, they are very committed. Our staff is very capable and they are very caring. So that's what makes this project such a success in George.
And of course, if I'm living in George and I know somebody who can benefit, you know, from this project, how do I get them, you know, to actually form part of this initiative in your municipality?
Yes, Mbali, anyone that is interested in Project Hope can come to our offices here in George at our Social Development Department, or if one person maybe would like to refer them, they can contact our office on 044 802 2000, 044 802 2000, and every bit helps at the end of the day, because we don't only work alone, but we work as a holistic team together to bring a person from where they are living on the street, referring through counseling, upskilling them so that they can sustain themselves and later rejoin their family. And that is the whole purpose of this program.
And talking about rejoining, their families, and because I mean, this is the purpose really of this project. How many have been able to actually go back and be reunited with their families?
So far, we've got about 10 people in the program currently, but we've helped many people already to go back to their families. Some goes to the shelter because remember now also, each one person's journey is different from the other one. Some integrate more easily, and then some people take longer, depending on the trauma or whatever the reason was that why they landed on the street. But we refer and work with them on the individual basis.
All right, Melvin, thank you so much for your time and for that insight into this initiative that is being led by the George Municipality. That's Councillor Melvin Roelofse. He is the MMC for Social Development in the George Municipality.